Alex Smith as well.
Smith, yes, aye.
And how about Charlie Dixon?
Oh God, aye, everybody remember Charlie. Never forget Charlie Dixon.
You scored a lot of goals.
Aye, I did. Fair scoring was my type of commitment in the game.
Yeah.
Up front, getting up and getting the goals, but I depended on the half-back line and the defence to provide that opportunity for me. And certainly I got it when I was lucky enough to be here to play with
What
Dunfermline.
kind of goals did you like scoring best?
Oh, not with my head. I wasn't a heading person.
Right.
As you can see, I'm not very big and strong, but that big chap is there. I had to do everything down below.
Right.
All right.
So you were better with your feet?
On your feet, that's it. Dribbling around.
Left or right foot?
Yeah, both. I could play on the other side of the wings.
Oh, very good.
Left and right.
There's not many players can do
No, that was a big thing in my days that, they were one-sided or the other-sided, left or sided. And left was always a hard attempt to get players of a reasonable ability. So, and I learned from an earlier age that you've got to, I remember my father saying to me, you've got to learn to kick with both feet, not just one, a left or a like that. And that was one of the reasons why that I could adapt and get out. And I think in many ways it helped me to get into professional football. With the fact that I could do that, So.
When you first started playing football, where can you remember where you started playing?
Well, it would be in 22 Queensbank Avenue out in the street.
The jerseys on the ground?
Exactly, that's what you did. You took your jersey off, you went there and went there. And you played up and down the streets and across the roads, Neighbours created hell.
Did you bang it against the wall?
It was a nightmare. Not so much for us that were enjoying ourselves, but it was for the people who were living in the facilities around about. But it was just one of those crazy things that if you got a football was something very, very special. If you could get a ball, and we could get a T-ball, as we called it in my days.
There you go.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe something like this one then.
Yes, that's right. That's a wee bit later than the days I had.
Did you play with a hand?
It was what they called a T-ball, and it was the leather panel, but it was a strip and then a bit like that, and then a bit like that, and you daren't header it. Because you had a headache for about a month after it or something. It's near enough anyway. It was so levied. That is just absolutely perfect, When the T-balls came out first, as I said, it was great. I think it was about they built them and they wanted to last forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And but that's and the lace was always a dreadful thing if you got it incorrectly. So in many ways, I didn't header the ball too often. I'm concerned about my makeup and all that.
So that's why you preferred it at your feet?
Yes, exactly. I said, bugger that, I can't header the ball. And as you can see, I wasn't a tall person. No, I was on the small side, and well, that was better that everyone was on the ground. So that was it. So that was, well, you adapted to the facility that was available. And you wanted big chappies at the back. I said, what's that chap sitting up there? I mean, near him a full-backer, And you didn't like them because they were so big and strong. But there you are. They weren't as nippy and as quick as we were.
Right.
The wee pair, so
right, okay. So you were quite nippy on your feet?
I had to be. I had to be, because getting bumped about was a wee bit annoying. And probably I didn't think I had enough of good get you.
When you started playing football, did you play with Cleland Juniors?
Yes, I played with Cleland Juniors. Yes, that's correct.
And then, did you go to Airdrie after that?
Airdrie Onions, that's correct. That's good. That's good. Didn't bring that back. That's smashing, aye.
So that would be the old Broomfield?
That's Broomfield, that was Broomfield, that's correct, aye. And they were the team of Lanarkshire and Coatbridge in the area district that if you ever got as good and be as good that you could play with Airdrie, you were a good player, as it were, you know, a better known player. And,
so did they still play in the Diamond then?
Well, as far as I know, love, yes. I mean, I'm only saying that because I can't honestly say, well, they still got the Diamond. The Diamond being a V there and a V down the back, and you opened up, it was a diamond. And the song was, a diamond for me, a diamond for you. I know, was a bit of and I went on and on, and I can't remember all the wordings of the song. They made up a song anyway.
Yeah,
so
very good.
They did,
So did you enjoy your time at Airdrie?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They would, I don't think anybody played at Broomfield Airdrie that didn't want to play there.
Right.
You know, and if you got there, then you were one of the chosen lucky ones.
Yeah.
So that was a big thing too. And they would ask you to do almost anything. You would have said, yes, I'll do what I have to do. And you would do it rather than be obstructive in any manner at all. So no, it was the thing, and certainly in my life.
Yeah.
That I do.
Because it would be a local team for you then.
Yes, more or less. You know, the only other team was just further down the road from Airdrie, which was Coatbridge, and it was Albion Rovers in those days. And I didn't want to play with Albion Rovers, no. But it's daft with the thing with me saying, well, bugger that, I'm not going near them.
So Airdrie was a better team?
Oh, absolutely. Whether or not, I wouldn't, yes, without a doubt, they were a better known team, and were more likely to play in better class of football. You did divisions in those years, you know, and Albion Rovers, the Coatbridge, was always in a lower division, basically, you know, than Airdrie was.
Right.
So that, so good.
And then after Airdrie, you came to Dunfermline.
Yes, that's right.
Do you? It was Andy Dixon.
Andy Dixon. Yes, it was Andy. Yes, correct.
Signed you. So, how did you feel coming from Airdrie to Dunfermline?
Well, I felt.
Did you think it was a bigger team, or?
Yes, I think with the fact that I was more inclined to be in the team on a Saturday than I was with Airdrie. You could be in, or you might be in.
Right.
So whether they had a bigger selection of players to choose from, and I think possibly it was. Well, Dunfermline had least players to play from, so I thought that's the best idea. I'll get to Dunfermline, but it was quite a distance from where I stayed to get to it.
How did you get through here then?
Well,
did somebody come in a car with
exactly, that's right.
Or did you get a train?
No, somebody would meet me halfway,
right.
Like that, you know. My brother, my younger brother and that, he could drive a car and that, so he would drive me from the house to a particular part somewhere, and then the football club would come halfway.
All right.
So that was an agreement that, to get me to and from the games, you know. So if I had a bad game, they told you bloody well walking it today.
And then you step in. Dunfermline were in the top division at that time.
Yes.
1956, which is a long time.
It was very long ago. Yes.
And you scored seemingly in your first 4 league games.
Yes.
Against Hearts, Falkirk,
and
Raith, and Kildare.
Yeah. Well,
so you must have.
I played up front, so you were looked upon. You've got to score goals. You know, if you didn't score goals, and if you played up the left wing, right wing, inside left, inside right, or centre forward, the club wasn't interested too much on, you know. So it was all about getting the goals. Yeah,
did scoring goals come naturally to you?
I was a wee bit of a poacher, as I said nowadays.
Yes.
And I'm not being vulgar or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, it's
so
up front.
A poacher?
Aye. I was in the clubs for scoring goals, you know, not for creating the goals or the moves to get the goals, or doing all the hard work in the background in the midfield, where all the sort of attacking and pushing and shoving went on. I was up in an area where I was getting supply, and it was a question of getting the goal, no matter how, inside the 18-yard line and so forth, you know, causing havoc in their defence. Home, if you got fouled, you got a penalty kick. Just that type of thing. But, so.
When you were in that first season, we actually got relegated then.
Yes, I know that wasn't my fault. Was
it the defence?
You didn't say that by smiling, you know.
Was it the defence?
Oh, it's always when you come in apart after the full-time whistle, the bloody defence is not worth a damn. And they changed it. It wasn't the front line, it went inside forward.
You kept scoring the goals, it was just the
well that's it. The neighbour turned around and said, well, you so-and-so's can't score even goals when you're up there. We're there to pick and score the goals. We're the one that defending. And they said, but you're not defending very well, are you? So it was just a tussle, you know. But it was all taken in good time. You know, at the end of the day, we all lost or we all won, whatever the case may be, you know. So it was good fun.
And then I think the following season, in 1957-58.
Was that going about there, was it?
You were. Dunfermline scored 120 goals. And you scored quite a lot of them. I did. I think Charlie beat you, but you.
Yes, that's right. Without a doubt, yeah. I was probably picked and known that I could get a goal or two, as it were, if they played you, you know. And I could play inside left or inside right, or left wing or right wing. I could play virtually anywhere in the forward lines, you know. I wasn't a midfield player, you know, where you needed a bit of muscle or something to knock opponents about, but it was all about skills and getting goals, you know. I was a wee poacher, as I said in my days, you know. Poach and get a goal. That was it.
Did the likes of Harry Melrose
play right, Harry, yes, aye.
Can you remember Harry?
Yes, aye, the name rings a big bell, aye. He's quite a character, Harry. Yeah. And Alex Smith, yes, that's another one too. That's good.
And John Sweeney.
Aye.
You remember?
Yes, aye. The name John Sweeney. Right, I forgot about John right enough. Yeah. Aye.
A lot of names from the past.
Aye, that's right, love. Aye. And we were inclined to stay together quite considerably within the team. You know, there wasn't a lot of changing around where you forgot. You know, you played and it was just an automatic thing on a Saturday. You knew the team before it was announced or shown on the thing. That it would be Jimmy, Tommy, it would be people, whoever. So.
What were the teams then that you played against?
Oh, I played against all the Scottish league teams.
You played against everybody?
Yes, aye. Celtic, Rangers, Hearts, Hibs, the whole lot of them. Yes, yeah.
Who did you like playing against?
I like to play against Celtic.
Did you?
Aye, because I didn't like Celtic. I think it's wrong like that. So that's to be honest with you.
And did you win against them?
Yes, occasionally. To be honest, it wasn't easy. They were one of the top clubs, you know, like Rangers were. Rangers and Celtic were the big two, you know. And equally, I like to beat Rangers too, you know, because you felt a wee bit bigger on the Saturday if you got a goal or two, or if you drew at home against Rangers or Celtic, because they dictated everything. I mean, they were the two clubs, and nobody else existed other than that, you know, and that annoyed me within myself. That buggered them, so it made me a wee bit angrier, you know. So.
What about Hibs and Hearts?
Well, Hibs and Hearts didn't affect me to the same because they were an Edinburgh sides, where I was involved in the Glasgow sides, the Celtic and Rangers, and it was a conflict between them throughout many long years. As it was in Edinburgh, it was Hibs and Hearts, that's right. So the fact that I played on the west of Scotland, basically, it was only in cup games that you got the Hearts of the Hibs, you know, And that was always a great tussle between a Glasgow club and an Edinburgh club. The conflict was, one of those, like a Celtic Rangers game, like a club game.
Yeah. When you look at the stadium now, though,
it's beautiful.
It's changed.
I would never have recognised it.
You would have had the shed and stand.
That's right, that's correct, exactly, that's what it was.
And there was that big open bit there, behind the goal.
And behind the goals, that's right, yeah. But there you are, it's just that things always do have to change as they go on, and getting a grass football park to play on was just paradise. To come out and play grass football, because many of them, it was patchy, it was sandy or gritty or something of that nature, and I was inclined to be in my backside quite a lot. And it was better on the grass than it was on the jaggy bits, So in that case, it was great to play in an all grass park. So yeah.
You seemingly scored 2 hat-tricks for Dunfermline as well.
I believe that I was in the team to score goals. I wasn't a grafter in the football team. In teams where you have half-backs and wing halves, where they do all the work, basically, and the ones that get all the glory are the ones that score the goals. It's a wee bit unfair, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah.
But you seemingly, although you said you didn't like going to Coatbridge, one of the hat-tricks was against Coatbridge.
Well, it was.
And one against Cowdenbeath.
Beath, that's right, I think it's just one of those silly things when you're young and stupid. I don't remember them. We got tore into them. I'm looking forward to this game, Roll your sleeves up and get on with it. It's just like an old Rangers and Celtic thing a way back. One didn't like the other, I didn't like it in that sense. That was a religious thing in that ground. It was just, it was something that was built in you, that when you played your opponent away from home, you had to roll up your sleeves, as I said, in the team and get tore into it. Was the first.
Did you get many injuries?
I had a share of them, but it was difficult to happen because I'm not very strong and big, as you can see. They used to call me Midge. Midge, all right. Because I used to get into people's hair. I used to say, Midges, you even scratch it, and you didn't know where they were coming from. So Midge was my nickname. That was my nickname. I was in here, I was out there, I was I was on the move all the time.
So was Midge your nickname all through football?
Yes, aye. For by a lot of rude things that I've been saying, which I can't remember, but I don't want to.
Did you get the supporters at that time? Was there a lot of supporters watching the game?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, they were standing out in the streets, queuing up, long before kick-off time, to come in and see their football. Yeah, it was the thing in my day. Football. It was just a craze for basically everybody.
Because there basically wasn't an awful lot else to do.
Well, that's quite true.
So everybody went to the football. That's
right, football. That was their weekend, Saturday, Sundays. And even midweek football, that was also of great capacity. So it was the big sporting thing in our heydays, So.
You left in 59, 60, you probably left to sign for Stirling, Albion.
That's right.
Just before Jock Stein came in here, and then of course Dunfermline Athletic changed.
That's correct, yes.
But do you remember the game when Dunfermline beat Partick Thistle 10-1?
Aye. Yes, it was a cricket score, as we called it in those days. Yeah, that's right. I do actually. Aye.
And Dunfermline survived.
Correct, on that basis. That's right. That was one of the things. It was one of those things. Football was all about if they could get someone that could score the goal, no matter, pardon me, how it was scored. how they got to it, etc., etc. That person was, heaven. You could get anybody for anybody, and if you come off you wouldn't even come off the park after the game. They were out there shaking life out of you. Well done.
And you went on a tour of Switzerland after.
That's right.
Sent you to Switzerland.
I went to Switzerland.
That would have been a good time.
Oh well, flying was an experience in itself. Scary to say the least. I didn't like too many heights and nights, but we went and there was that much activity as a club going then. It wasn't as bad as I thought it probably would have been.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Go away.
Then after you left Dunfermline, you went and played for Stirling Albion.
Aye, well, to be honest, yeah, because my abilities weren't as good as they were when I played with other clubs, I was a bit slower or whatever the case may be.
Slightly older.
And slightly older. And they were looking for a player of ability, not so much for his speed and all of that, but to coordinate with the other 10 players, keep instructions and be almost be captain of the team and learning and saying to the other ones, Christ, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Why didn't you get the ball to the right, not on the left, and that kind of attitude.
So they wanted your experience.
That's right, that was it, and it's something because I've been in the experience capital for so many years that I knew better, which was very unfair, to other players. But that was it, and.
But was it a young team then at Stirling Albion?
Stirling Albion was it? There was quite a lot of younger ones in it, but they were always looking for experienced players to make sure that was the heart of the team, and the experienced players would instruct and help the inexperienced players to get.
Stirling Albion then, that would have been at the old Anfield.
Yes, Anfield. That's correct. That's right. Yeah.
How did you looking back on your time here? Did you enjoy your time?
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed all my football days.
Did you?
Yes. Oh, aye. Yeah. I was just one of those persons that I knew I was a lucky person on the fact that I could get and do as I wanted to do, and I lived in a time where things weren't good for people in general, families didn't have too much, didn't have anything at all, and here was I, lifted and laid, do what you want to do, and everybody wanted to speak to you, and all that kind of sort of thing. And so it's just a fair combination of goodness.
What did you do after football then when you stopped playing?
Well, I saved my money as much as I could as I did, because that was one of those things that money was banked rather than getting behind the counter. It was banked, and I saved up there, and I bought a shop in Glasgow. I had a wee shop in Glasgow, up from, believe it or not, Parkhead, Celtic's Parkhead, the Forge, Parkhead Forge, and just up the hill. And it was my mum actually says, you've saved all that, why don't you get into business now, because your football days are gone. I said, no, I can still play. Your football days come like that. And it was through my mother and 2 or 3 of my brothers. I had several brothers, as it happened to be. Stick your money, buy yourself a shop and get into business, because you know that you don't want to go and work in the ironworks or steel. It'd be too hard for you. And that was it. I was then at Parkhead Force, just doing a bought a wee shop. And
were you already married then and had your family, or?
Yes, I had Alison, that's my oldest son, that's right, used to then, and that was a big sort of you can't gallivant about now because you're on your own, but you've got somebody, you're more responsible. So I had to knuckle down and be more sensible, and hence the reason why I thought, well, that's a good thing. I bought the shop and all that, and went into business.
So did you do any other football afterwards?
Not really. No. I didn't enter into. There was one or two clubs that wanted me to come and coach with them, and I considered that, you know, but my business was more important to me then, you know, to make sure it was functioning right, because that was my income, to be honest with you. And that's why I stayed. I said, no, I think I'll come along back to Dunfermline, but they always welcomed me in a game, and I could go, maybe midweek games when I was quiet in the shop, I would go there, and with open arms and I go, yes.
But you'll not have been here for a long time?
No, certainly not.
Well, hopefully you'll enjoy the game today.
Aye. I'm a big one. Have you got one as a substitute, isn't it?
Well, we need one.
Oh Christ, put the camera by anyway.